Agility in Arcane Odyssey is officially cooked. Now when I say cooked, I don't actually mean it got gutted or nerfed to the ground, but it is in fact in the middle of a rework. Around 2 days ago, the Balance team released this statement saying agility will be in fact reworked. When I first saw this, I was a little worried as a fellow agility user myself, and I didn't think it needed to be changed at all. The current state seemed to be pretty balanced to me, as you would need to trade a stat like defense or size to be able to use agility to its full potential. Agility was also useful outside of combat, being able to run around the map easier and climb mountains of the Darksea. But all of that has changed now with the new balance changes to agility. If we take a look at this post, essentially what the Balance team is going for is a more combat-focused agility system. Dodges and jumps are going to be faster now, which means dodging attacks will be a lot easier, making it more useful for combat. In exchange for faster movements in combat, sustained momentum has received many nerfs. It basically means running away is going to be a lot harder in terms of fighting. However, this is going to affect PvE players. Traveling across the map is going to be a lot slower now, making Darksea adventuring worse. Cliffs will take longer to climb, and running across large islands will take longer. There's also this new exhausted debuff mechanic that is meant to stop players from running away in combat. It reduces agility when applied to a player, acts like a penalty. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this exhausted mechanic, as it just gives another reason to not run agility builds. If you were already trading another substat, I think the exhausted mechanic just makes these builds more discouraging. As for the rework, I was skeptical at first, not being able to travel the map as fast anymore, but as somebody who PvPs with an agility build, I'm curious to see how these agility buffs will play out during combat. Something else I wanted to point out is why agility was getting reworked in the first place, to become more combat focused. VTech said himself he doesn't like PvP and combat focused updates, but for some reason the game is getting agility focused combat to encourage PvP. This rework will most likely make the game more toxic as well, as for players who don't want to fight, they will be forced to, since running away will be a lot harder now. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below about this whole rework, so I'll see y'all later.